Hello everyone, my name is Vikal Jain and today I am going to show you how to make a balance sheet from Tally data and make it automatically. So once I will make it and next year it will create automatically, it will not take more than 5 or 10 minutes. So how we can do that things? So first we need to complete all the entries in Tally. Then the second step would be we are going to extract our trial balance in Excel. So for that I'm going to display trial balance. Now what you need to do, now I'm going to expand it. So I'm checking my detail format. You can not skip anything. So I'm going to make a balance sheet. So that's why I'm not skipping. Now Alt F1 to expand all, and you can see here it is my Tally data, and I'm going to extract it into Excel. So as and when I'm going to extract it into Excel, so it will show my data till E column. So I'm coloring as a yellow. So this part would extract from Tally. Now the second step, we are going to extract our groups. So for that we need to extract display list of accounts. Here it is. Now we need to extract our groups. So here it is groups. So since here is double underline, I'm going to press Control G for that, and you can see the groups. So I am going to extract into Excel also. So I have extracted into Excel, and here it is. You can see all the groups. Now I don't need Tally anymore. I need to customize this report. Now what I'm going to do, I have written masters in every group, in front of every group. So you can see masters has been written. Now the third step is I am going to extract all the figures. See, if you are looking these figures which have been extracted from Tally, and you can see on the formula bar it is only custom formatting which shows debit and credit. It does not extract debit and credit itself. So I need to make debit and credit extraction. So I am going to make a figure like this, debit and credit extraction. And now for that I need to create a formula. So for that I need to press Control Shift Control F3. Now we need to write my cursor. I am putting my cursor on F8 and I am pressing Control F3 on that. Now what we need to do, we need to put formula name here. You can put any name. Now second step is you need to write this get dot cell formula, and I have written 53 extract the format as it is and convert into text. So comma and trial balance E8. So here I have locked my column, so it will extract this data as included this formatting. So click OK. Now I have used debit credit formula here. So I have drag and drop. Now you can see. So it is basically, if I will copy and paste this data, so it will also show credit. So what I need to do, the second step in the customization, we need to extract groups and masters. Since we have already extracted all the groups from the Tally, now we are easily able to find what are groups and what are ledgers. As you can see, if you are reading the trial balance as a data reader, so you can see here is indenting, it has been used. So it has not used any kind of spaces, so we are not going to extract our data based on these spaces, since this is only indenting, as you can see on the screen. Now what I have done, I have put a VLOOKUP here from the master sheet, and the name which are groups, it will show the masters, and using if error function I have put ledgers on all the errors. So let me show you how I have done that. So I'm going to use VLOOKUP. Lookup value is this one, comma, masters is this one. Now locket, comma, Now the column index number is 3 comma 0. Now here is masters. So if there would be an error, if there would not be a master, so it will show a ledger. Now here it is. So I have used this formula and drag and drop. Now what I need to do, I need to extract debit separate and credit separate. Now this is the third step. So for that I have used AND function. AND function I have used, and here I have select masters. If this would be a masters, it means this is a group, this is not a ledger. So I don't need any kind of groups, since I need ledgers and I need to reclassify it into a balance sheet format. Now this is, if this would be a ledger, and right, if the right two character of this amount would be debit, then we are going to take this value, since this is only a number, this has only custom formatting. So this is the formula, and this extract the debits, and the same formula I have used to extract the credits. But here things to be noted: if you are extracting debiting and crediting all, if you are extracting all the figures which are in debit or credit, then these must be equal. If this must be not, this these are not equal, then your balance sheet would not be tally. Now we are going to make a net difference, and I have subtracted all debits and credits. So now we are going to plot our balance sheet. This is the last and final step which we are going to make. For that we need a blank template of schedule 3. Here is the blank template which I have created. Now what I have done here, I have plotted my balance sheet here. What I have done, so if I'm going to talk about capital, so capital would be here in the schedule here. So issue, so what I have done, I have copied this line as it is and paste it here. So you don't need to change anything from that line. If there would be a space, if there would be a symbol, any kind of thing. See, if I'm talking about cash in hand, so cash in hand is this. As you can see, cash in hand is showing figure. So I am going to copy and paste this symbol. Now I have plotted my balance sheet here and P&L here. So as similar step you can take in P&L also, but I have done only these plotting in case of ledgers, not in the case of masters. So now what I need to take the final step, would be SUMIF. In the notes to account I am using SUMIF. Amount need to be added is this net one, and the some criteria is this, and the third and final step, the criteria is this. But we need to be very careful, since our all liabilities figure would be negative, since all the figures are in credited in this side, and you can see all credit figure are in negative. So we need to put a minus symbol on some ifs, as you can see here. So if I will drag and drop to every sheet, as you can see some F, and I have put some F to every cell based on this criteria. Now as and when you will plot all the thing into P&L, into some F's, into balance sheets notes, then the balance sheet and P&L would automatically tally, and you can see it is telling the difference is nominal. So you can make an adjustment for that, and you can do the formatting afterwards. So this is automation of balance sheet.